This is Butler cutting his way infield. Howard was on hand to help recycle it and spread it a bit wider with Stelling. And now Cox. And this is Dodd. And Worcester will score. Chased hard. And there's some clear-out work needed here.
Very good decision. Referee Hamish Smales also played for England Sevens, made a very good decision there, and Newcastle are on the attack.
And they're going to score. And the man who was the big threat last night, Adam Radwan, scores his first try of Saturday, his 5th try of the weekend. It's a nice high restart and gave Newcastle every opportunity, and Watha Kathoke time to win that back. And here's exactly what Ben was talking about. Could be a very golden final 60 seconds of this first half, and that's neatly done, and Cow's chasing it, and he'll score. Picked up by Glenn Young, and that was neatly done, and off they go again, and he was held up by the shirt tails, but no matter. The Falcons score. Mark Laycock, the coach, talked about the new format this season of it not being spread over a couple of weeks, but it's the Olympic format of playing on successive days, and they thought a lot about that recovery process over last night.
They did. They just got caught short here in the middle, unfortunately, as we were discussing that, and Worcester have got back, and that happens in sevens. You've got to stay switched on all the time.
Alex Hurl had initially thought he'd been impeded by Harrison Orr, but it matters not, because Worcester will go again, and if they can draw level here, we will have golden point extra time. And that's what the Warriors are pressing for once more with Dodd, and pops it up, and Buster Lawrence scores. This should finish things. It's a race for the line, and Will Muir wins it. Now, late surge from Ollie Alsop, who will score, but sadly for him, sadly for the Warriors, it will have no bearing on who goes through to the semi-finals. And they'll play the winners of the next match between either Gloucester or Harlequins, having seen off the Warriors by just 4 points, 28-24. Ford rolls it back where it's gathered in by Hugh Taylor, the captain, and Taylor scores.
Gloucester players must be looking up thinking, well, how do I break this down? Where's the space? Actually, for a long passage, there's not been anyone in the backfield. They've had 7 players up in the defensive line, and that's when you have to kick. But Harry Randall's managed to break through.
Yeah, Randall with the initial run, and Ollie Thorley with the acceleration to take him beyond the grasp of Worcester's defence, and Gloucester level things up. Vellacott senses the opportunity to spread those boots of his, and very nearly got it through on his own, but the pass was a clever one to Hinckley, and Hinckley, who was always in support, adds their second. Randall, part of a hard-working Gloucester defence, but it's fractured a little bit, and maybe Howard with that clever pass can find a way through them, and there they go, and Hugh Taylor will stride over for his second. Lawrence might yet open up for the Warriors. It should open up, and they will score before half-time. Will Butler going over.
Generally speaking, there is what we saw there, that sort of, you know, when there's nothing on and you're camped on your own line, and it might be a case of, well, just before I carry on, Harry Randall trying to go the length here.
Yeah, he's flying away, and he's got some support as well in the shape of Mason Tonks, but he won't be needed. There is no Gloucester player near him. Another opportunity here, and Thorley linking up with Hudson, and then the try's been scored. And it's Will Safe, the back rower. Ollie Allsop going off injured. He's watching this now as Nick David feeds Alex Hurl. And that's exactly what Vellacott will do. And he might do something even more extraordinary.
Love that. It's exactly what I was saying. You want to keep playing these games. Right decision would have been to kick it off. But if he fancied a shot and he took it, if you score those, you look great. If he got tackled and turned over, he might not have played again.
Gloucester have booked themselves a plate final showdown with Saracens a little later on in the evening. They have seen off the challenge of Worcester by 29 points to 22.